Welcome to Talk Maniac. Here's a strange global reality you probably never noticed. Most of the world's oil is in the Middle East, but most of the world's nuclear weapons are not. Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, UAE, some of the richest oil regions on Earth. Yet, not a single officially declared nuclear power comes from this oil belt. Now compare that with nuclear states. The United States, Russia, China, France, the United Kingdom, India, Pakistan. No major oil producer in the Middle East is on that list. This isn't an accident, this is design, and Iran is trying to break it. If you mark the top 5 oil reserve holders, 3 names stand out clearly: Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq. All Middle Eastern, all energy giants, all strategically critical. Now look at nuclear powers. Every country that shapes global order through force has nuclear weapons. Except one region that actually controls global energy supply. Why? Because oil gives wealth. Nukes give immunity. Oil can be sanctioned. Oil can be blockaded. Oil can be seized. Nukes change the rules of the game. There's a simple rule in world politics. Nuclear countries don't fight each other directly. You've never seen 2 nuclear states go to full-scale war. Conflicts get frozen. Mediators jump in. Pressure builds to stop escalation. This is called nuclear deterrence. Now think about Israel. Israel can strike Iran. Israel can flatten Gaza. Israel can bomb Syria. And the world protests, but nothing truly stops it. Why? Because Israel has nuclear weapons, and Iran doesn't. The day Iran gets a nuke, the entire Middle East power balance changes. The United States wants control, not chaos. A nuclear Iran means US military pressure becomes limited, Israel loses escalation dominance, Saudi Arabia demands nukes next, and the region becomes uncontrollable. The US prefers one nuclear power in the Middle East, not multiple. That's why sanctions exist. That's why scientists get assassinated. That's why cyber attacks hit Iranian facilities. Iran is allowed to approach the line, but never cross it. So, China and Russia don't want the United States ruling the Middle East alone. They won't openly give Iran a bomb, but honestly, they want Iran strong enough to resist the United States. A nuclear-capable Iran means United States influence gets diluted. Oil routes become, well, multipolar and power shifts eastward. This isn't about friendship. This is balance of power politics. Nuclear weapons are not magic. They're really just chemistry. Natural uranium is mostly uranium-238. Weapons need uranium-235, and to get that, uranium must be enriched. Civilian nuclear power uses about 3 to 5%. Advanced research needs around 20%. Iran today is at about 60%. Nuclear weapons require roughly 90%. That last 30% is the red line, and Iran keeps stopping just short of it. Nuclear weapons, well, they're expensive. The United States spent $73 billion developing its nuclear arsenal, and over $6 trillion maintaining and deploying it. Iran is under heavy sanctions, its economy is bleeding, and its currency is weak. Nukes aren't just about technology. They're about a sustained flow of money. That's why, in the end, sanctions matter more than bombs. So, this isn't just Iran versus Israel, it's actually Iran versus Saudi Arabia. Now, let's break that down a bit. Iran, an ancient civilization, smaller territory, larger population, and, well, a revolutionary ideology. On the other hand, Saudi Arabia, a young state, founded in 1932, with massive territory, a smaller population, custodian of holy sites, and, yeah, backed by the United States. Iran believes leadership should be ideological. Saudi believes leadership should be institutional. And honestly, that clash fuels every Middle Eastern conflict. Iran cannot fight Israel or the United States directly, so it fights indirectly. Think about it. Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, Houthis in Yemen, and militias in Iraq and Syria. This isn't just chaos, it's investment. Iran's Revolutionary Guard actually exists to maintain these networks. If even half of these groups gain power locally, Iran wins strategically. Iran is Shia, Hamas is Sunni. But, ideology bends when power is at stake. Iran learned one lesson the hard way: Shia versus Sunni division weakens Iran. So, today, Iran talks about Muslim unity, not sectarian identity. Israel is the common enemy, Palestine is the unifying cause. That's politics, not religion. Iran is playing a long game. It accepts sanctions, it absorbs economic pain, it builds proxies, it inches toward nuclear capability, not to start a war, but to make war impossible against it. Whether Iran succeeds or not will decide who controls Middle Eastern oil, who sets the rules of war, whether the United States remains dominant, or a new balance replaces it. This is not about bombs, this is about who decides the future of the Middle East. And honestly, the game is far from over. Welcome to Geopolitics. Welcome to Talk Maniac.